So the GovTech 2023 conference taking place in Durban at the International Convention Center is underway, and it's partnering with the State Information Technology Agency, SITA, in looking to attract and engage with the best information and communication technologies, or ICT minds, and tech experts as well. This is really to identify new and creative ways for mainstream ICT solutions. You've got various different role players as well, showcasing their products and offerings, and also their expertise to government organizations to help improve service delivery and improve government modernization. Let's take you back now to SABC News reporter Katlego Legodi, who is at the Media Hub at the Durban International Conference Center, attending GovTech. Katlego, what are you seeing right now?
A very good morning to you, Naledi, once again, and to our viewers at home. Of course, just coming out of that address, the keynote address by Communications and Digital Technologies Minister Mondli Gungubele, who took to the podium just earlier on, being frank about where South Africa finds itself right now, and the slow pace in terms of just realizing this digital transformation that has been playing out across the world. Really, when you look at it, we're talking about the fourth industrial revolution. We're also talking about artificial intelligence. This is where South Africa is also looking at just ensuring that the delivery of services on the ground is in line with what we're seeing as the being pushed, of course, by SITA and the Department of Communications and Digital Technologies. Really, the minister talking about how there's still gaps in terms of the legislation, in terms of ensuring that also we close the gap. Government has that program called SA Connect, where he's saying that they're looking at ensuring that at least by 2025, everyone is connected, making it easier for the rollout of services on the ground, with government working, of course, with some of the private sector individuals and entities that are here. We saw the minister just also cutting the ribbon a moment ago, just welcoming us into this exhibition hub. This is where men and women have gathered, and they're showcasing some of their products in line with South Africa's ambition where the digital transformation is concerned. I'm going to bring into the conversation one of the exhibitors here, Mr. Tshepo Mokoena, who's coming from IN2IT, who'll just let us in on really the importance of finding, private sector and these companies working with government where the digital transformation drive is concerned. Also, just let us in on why we find you here as IN2IT today. Welcome to the SABC, sir.
Good morning. Thank you very much for hosting me in your channel. Yeah, so today we are going to be making sure that we tell the people who are coming here about our services and what we do for government and for the community in large. And today we are going to make sure that we can then show people who are visiting GovTech about our services, which is the cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and also networking and more. But more, we also want to touch on the skills gap, which is very, very important, because we want our young people to be embraced into the technology, because of they all go to universities, but they find themselves frustrated of coming in and becoming part of the services that technology offers.
Let's also reflect on what the minister also touched on when he took to the podium. We also saw the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal also taking to the podium. Also, just most of them talking about the gaps that exist within this space, and government talking about legislation, talking about policies in line with ensuring that no one is left behind and we get the best out of this technological space. What is your impression on what government is bringing to the table today?
Well, it is important that they've now started realizing what we have been saying all along with a company IN2IT Tech. Remember, the same program they're talking about, we have done it 2 years ago, where we actually took over 200 young disgruntled postgraduates, and we have put them into their certification. It's called the OEM certifications, and I can guarantee you now 90% of those young people are actually employed. 70% of them, they've been adopted by us, and 30% they've been adopted by other IT companies. So what they've been saying today is exciting, because that's what we have been practicing for the past 3-4 years. So it is good that we're going to partner with them, and we're going to host over 200 young people on Thursday, where we'll be then dealing with the skills gap, which is the OEM and the software manufacturing certification. And that is the gap, you understand? Because with them, once they come out of the university, they think that it's just going to be plug and play. That's not what it is. There's another leg that they still have to go on. And this is what we'll be talking about, and making sure that the funders of education can then be able to understand what we're talking about. But it's exciting that they are all here. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to make sure that young people are actually sort of embraced into the world of technology.
An exciting one indeed, Mr. Mokoena. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Let me release you so you can go back to showcasing your product here. But I must say, Naledi, it's a hive of activity. The exhibition center has been opened as we speak right now. I'm going to step out of shot for my colleague Vanessa to show you what is happening behind us. So we have a lot of those companies that are here, accommodated, of course, by the State Information and Technology Agency. We're seeing most of them big brands like your Google. We're seeing IN2IT that is here. A lot of these companies, Oracle, we see Huawei that is here as well. Most of these companies are looking to ensure that they form part of this transformation that we are seeing here on the ground. And most of them also just talking about how important it will be for them to partner with government in ensuring the uninterrupted rollout of the delivery of services. Because we know very well that what has been happening in this space is that government is trying to get the best out of the ICT space so that it will make it easier. We move to paperless kind of interaction, and we ensure that at least South Africans get the best out of what has been happening here. Practical example being what we saw with the Post Bank, where we saw that glitch where people were not able to get their grants. And here we're seeing just some of these companies coming through to say that we are available, and we will be helping government, working with SITA to ensure that we bring about solutions for South Africans that are in need of those services. And Naledi?
Yeah. Critical work indeed. Thanks for that. Katlego Legodi there from GovTech.